So this is one of my older battle vids when I was still trying out a very, very rough version of Aggron Durant, and this is against a good friend of mine, a PokeTuber named Cowheadz. It's been quite a while since we did this video. Since then, he's gone off to boot camp, had to come back on some medical leave, and I figured I'd go ahead and see if I could get another one of his videos up and done, and so he could watch it before he goes off to or goes back. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. This is one of my sped up videos, so it was like a 20-something minute video that I cut down to 15, so I'm gonna have to really work at it to keep up with it. So he starts off with Dynamo, and Electric hits me and flips tails on the paralysis. So I start off with Emolga, go ahead and draw into a Sharon, Eviolite that Emolga just to make it a little more difficult for him. And I'm trying to decide, well, oh, I don't have any energy. That really sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and play down a, wow, that actually just really sucks a lot. I can't call for family. So, he's got that Mewtwo on the bench. I believe he attached an Eviolite to it earlier. And looks like there goes an electric energy onto it. Yep. Is that another electric energy? No, I think he took that back. And decided to play a Pont instead. Okay, so there's a Zekrom EX. Yeah, he did take back the energy attachment. You can actually read our conversation in the bottom corner. And I'm kind of glad I sped this up because there are still some significantly long pauses. So, as you can see, he does have some older cards that he's played with. Or he's playing with, like Professor Oak's New Theory. So that's it's not too bad. Like I said, my Aggron Durant deck is kind of rough, so it just makes it much more challenging to see if I can get this out. So he plays a Pokemon Catcher, which is great. That means I can burn one of the two switches in my hand and be able to draw more on Bianca. So I draw into another Lairon. Really? Another Lairon? Not going to be able to draw much off of Bianca. And, oh, so you read in the corner it says he used his only catcher. Oh, I almost kind of feel bad for the switch that I'm about to use on him. And maybe I don't realize that it's my turn. Or I think what I'm actually trying to do is respond back to him. When I minimize the window, it doesn't always let me see the text, so I go ahead and evolve, which allows me to draw two, and alright, I got an energy. So now I'm going to start calling for family and get some Durant out on the field. I probably should have gone with another Aggron or Aeron so I could get the second Lairon up, but oh well. Hopefully he won't knock out my Emolga this turn, and, well, it looks like he does have two energy on that Mewtwo, maybe? How did he get two energy on that Mewtwo? Would have gotten one on last turn. I don't know. Oh, you can also see in my, in our little box in the corner, and we don't really, no clue why, but it censors quite a bit of your conversation, even if you're not saying anything disrespectful or mean. So he only hits me for 40. Ah, love that Eviolite. And did I draw in, what did I draw into? Oh, whatever, I guess it looked like an energy that I attached to, the Durant. And now questioning, do I go for another Durant? Or do I go for Aeron? Went for an Aeron. Yeah, it was energy that I attached. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to pop that up. Oh, he actually forgot about the Eviolite, so woohoo! He is able to get that energy that he used to retreat through the electric back onto Zekrom, so he attaches DCE to Mewtwo, and yeah, it's gonna make it a little rougher to knock me out. I really, or a little rougher for me to stay not knocked out, I guess. So I'm really gonna have to hope that I top something good here. Come on, something good. Supporter, supporter. Oh, I think I have to wait for him to take his prize. I don't think he realizes to take his prize. Take your prize. Yeah, right now he's doing 2, 4, 6, 80, 100 to me. unless I can get an Eviolite on, then I'll be 80. I reduce psychic weakness by 20, so it'll be 60. So if I can get an Eviolite, I can withstand attack, but he'd have to attach one more energy, and honestly, just putting on a ton of Mewtwo is not that bad an idea. I'm really gonna have to top an Aggron and start burning through some some of his stuff, and I hit a level ball. Not good. I want a supporter. So I go ahead and go for the 4th Durant. I pop on a Lairon. If I could top an Aggron, I'm good. So I'm going to Devour for 4 and just hope that I top an Energy at some point. So he gets another Eel out. Or what I really could use is a catcher. He's got 2 Eels in play. He really doesn't need to put those 2 Eels in play with all that energy on Mewtwo. He should just be sitting with that Mewtwo and letting it go. So again, here I hope for something good, and excellent! I get the Aggron. So we're going to evolve one Aggron, discard 3, gonna play the Evolution Spray, going to evolve the other Lairon, discard another 3, play another de-evolution spray, and I'll be able to use it again next turn. So going to revive for another Durant, and I only run, I think, 4 de-evolution sprays, so I'm like, well, do I sacrifice a Durant? Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to sacrifice it. It's awesome to top that Aggron, but really would have loved to top a supporter. I need a supporter. Yeah, so he's dynamotoring onto electric now and attaching as well. That way if I use a catcher, you know, that he'll hopefully be able to get out of it. And he's putting some more cards back in his deck, an Eel, a Zekrom, and a Terrakion, and that's mainly just to fill his deck back up. He really doesn't need to do that, but it'll, oh, is he playing another one, or did I just click on it? He's actually playing another one, I think. Okay. Putting in Zekrom, another Zekrom, and a Fighting Energy. So he just put back 6 cards. And yeah, so I'm at least alive on resistance, and I hit the N. So perfect. Go ahead and I'll use my Aggron first to discard another 3. Oh, I got rid of one of his junk arms. And play the N. Alright, and I hit another de-evolution spray. I'm going to attach the Eviolite to another one down there. Aggron again, so get rid of 6. And here we go. Devour for another 4. So got rid of 10 cards from his deck on that turn. Got his deck down to 14, and he still has to take 4 prizes. So that quad Aggron Devour, or what? It's not Devour. It's Toppling Wind or something on Aggron. Doing that 4 times, hitting those 4 de-evolution sprays, put me back in the game. So he's dynamotoring to the Zekrom, getting that ready to go. He needs to get another energy onto the Mewtwo so he can one-shot me rather than two-shot me. Actually, technically, if I use my Eviolite in one, okay, so there it looked like he did attach 1, so he hit me for 100. So yeah, he should be good after this just to one-shot me. So great. I have the energy in hand, got the revive out, Bianca. I only have 1 Aggron. I would love to run another one, but I'm gonna have to focus on my Devours and just hope he doesn't have the junk arms for the Super Rod. Ah, there's a junk arm. So he has a discard too, but he gets to put 3 back in. I mean, technically you are just getting rid of 3 cards in your hand to get 3 cards back in the deck. However, if he, doesn't have the N, or if I don't N him, that is the better play. And I'm checking out my discard to see how safe it is to do stuff. So he's throwing in 2 fighting and a Terrakion. That shot his deck up to 16. I think he was at 14, so he would have drawn 1. So yeah, even Eviolited, he's knocking me out in 1 shot. So I have got to, yeah, what did I super rodded the Durant and some metal back in, then level balled to get it back out. Really, right now, I just need to make sure I have a constant stream of Durants. He's got 13 cards left. Oh, Devour for 4. I think he's gonna have this one. Because I'm not hitting catchers. That's a big deal. I just realized that. I have not played a single catcher. And yeah, that was, that's kind of a big thing, stall. So he's got 8 cards left. He only needs 1 prize. I Juniper, and he's got everything he needs to retreat. So, I mean, I can burn the catchers, but it's, I only have, is he gonna really, he may actually just get rid of my deck. Yeah, so I can only, huh, interesting. So I'm deciding to retreat to my Aggron, thinking that he can't knock it out, and I stall him that way. That is actually a not a bad idea, huh? I have 6 cards. He's got 7. I've used 2 switch, 1 switch. He's got a discard. So he's junk arming. Oh, he misplays here. So he junk arms automatically going for the super rod. But what he needed, well, no, he could still discard the energy with the switch. But that's when I can, so, okay. He's still, he doesn't have the 4th energy, I think, on Zekrom. That's what it is. He can't one-shot me, because he doesn't have the 4th energy. Yeah. Okay, so, he super rotted stuff in. He should have, I mean, he could still have this. Yeah, but he needs that other energy on Zekrom. His misplay was not dynamotoring, or maybe he didn't have the energy in there. Maybe he just used up all the dynamotors to get all the energy spread out so that he would have retreat costs. Ouch. He hits heads on a reversal, so oh. So now he has to hit heads on the attack to knock me out, and he misses it. Oh, so hee hee. I've got another catcher in hand. We're bringing up the other eel, and we're gonna keep on stalling. So yeah, I can end. I'm gonna deck myself. Interesting. I flip tails on the crushing hammer, not that it really matters, and devour for 3. Yeah, technically I should still, okay, so he has to pass. I draw 1 card. I have 1 more, oh, so yeah, yeah. So I think I have it by 1 turn, so I devour. He has 2 cards left in his deck. I've got 1 in mine, so I have just enough to draw for 1 more turn. So, wow. I thought he still had it, just that I would deck myself out. But that misplay by bringing up the Zekrom without the energy attached. Wow, these are the good Aggron Durant games, the ones that come really, really, really close. So it looks like he got a lightning onto the eel, but not quite enough. And here we go with the final devour, and there goes his deck, and there went my deck. So I would have lost on the next turn from decking myself out if he had, I don't know if he would have had 1 more energy in hand. But if he did, he could have switched back and gotten the knockout. So that was a fun game.